All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick's Strength and Power. So I've got a pretty interesting video for you guys today. So this is going to be a pose down between Larry Wheels, the world record holding powerlifter, and of course, Victor Martinez, runner-up at the 2007 Mr. Olympia. He's an Arnold Classic winner. He's a frequent top 6 guy at the Olympia. One of the best modern bodybuilders of the early 2000s. You could make a very strong argument for him in that regard. So, of course, a lot of people were tagging me in this video and sending it to me on Instagram via direct message, asking me what I think about it, because it appears in the video that Larry Wheels actually holds his own pretty well in this pose-for-pose, front, back, and side with Victor Martinez, who, of course, obviously a top-level IFBB pro, Larry Wheels having only done one bodybuilding show. Now, I will agree, Larry Wheels does hold his own very well with Victor in some of the front poses and some of the side poses. From a size perspective, I would say he fares pretty well with Victor, but once they turn around from the back, you can see that density and detail that Victor has in the back double bicep, the back lat spread. And it's the details like that that's going to separate a veteran IFBB pro from just the biggest, strongest guy in the gym or the biggest, strongest guy on Instagram. But that's not to say Larry isn't incredibly impressive here. I believe he weighs about 285 pounds in this video, which is a very big guy. And again, we've only seen Larry Wheels compete once as a bodybuilder, and he won the overall at that show. Some people were critical of him, how he looked, his conditioning. But again, you know, it was his first show ever transitioning over from powerlifting to bodybuilding. I don't know if any of us can say that our first bodybuilding show was our best look ever. So again, I'm incredibly impressed by Larry Wheels. I mean, just a week ago, we posted that video of him overhead pressing 405 pounds, which is just an incredible feat of strength. And here we have, you know, another reminder that he's not just freakishly strong, but from a physique standpoint, he can go pose for pose with a top-level IFBB pro like Victor Martinez and not made to look small. I mean, he doesn't look like an amateur next to Victor Martinez, especially in the front pose. They look like they could both be equals to the untrained eye. In fact, as someone that doesn't really know much about bodybuilding, they could make an argument that Larry looks better than Victor. So yeah, I do agree with most of you guys that sent me this video. I think Larry looks very impressive here. I think he's certainly on his way to becoming the world's strongest pro bodybuilder ever, chasing in the footsteps of Stan Efferding, of course. But keep in mind, Larry Wheels is doing things and touching powerlifting numbers and doing bodybuilding competitions at an age that Stan Efferding never did. Stan Efferding didn't do the majority of the things he did in his powerlifting and bodybuilding career until his early 40s. Larry Wheels is in his early 20s, so he has nothing but time to catch up with what Stan was able to do and beat what Stan was able to do. So everybody really does kind of have their eye on Larry Wheels because it's possible he could be the next big thing in both powerlifting and bodybuilding for being the world's strongest pro bodybuilder. If somehow he's able to get that pro card and refine his physique to the point where he can be, you know, a decent pro and still touch the numbers that he's touching, like a 900-pound deadlift, a 600-plus pound bench press, he would definitely go down in bodybuilding history for an accomplishment like that. And I do think he has the genetics to carry him to do something like that. He's got the work ethic, obviously, from the powerlifting. He's clearly got the genetics because the frame that he has, he's got this nice wide frame, a pretty good structure, pretty good V-taper, solid back, solid chest. I would say the only two criticisms I would have is the work on his legs and his arms specifically. But aside from that, if he keeps at it, I think he could be able to do well at a national level NPC show and possibly earn a pro card through that route. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about Victor Martinez versus Larry Wheels. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.